let me tell you guys that we will be starting the event very, very shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to all of you present here. I hope you're all healthy, and with this,
Recording
I,
in
Kashita
progress.
Nagpal, your host for the day, welcome you to Intras Impulse 22, powered by our official media partner Ishq FM in association with PokerStars. So get up because you are in for a heavy dose of entertainment. Dance is a sacred form of expressing oneself. Things that cannot be said can be expressed through simple body gestures. It is something that each and every person undoubtedly enjoys. Be it Bharati dance or Bharatnatyam, we all have a dancer inside us. Keeping that in mind, Ananya, the cultural wing of Simpulse 22, present before you Aja Nachle, a solo duet dance competition sponsored by Cornitos. Before we move any further, we have a small video of the after movie of Simpulse 2020 for you guys to get a glimpse of what Simpulse is all about. I'm sure this video will boost up your excitement for the whole event. That video gave me goosebumps. I absolutely cannot wait to go offline. But anyway, before we kickstart the performances, let us all welcome our honorable judges for the day. We have the HODs of Step Up, the dance crew of SCMS Pune, Miss Revati and Miss Manaswini, who are both extremely talented dancers and have been a part of this crew from their first year. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and let's welcome the judges. Miss Revati, would you like to say something? Can we please unmute Miss Revati?
I was not able to unmute, sorry. I just got access. Well, I'm excited to be here, and I think most of the participants are from Step Up. So excited to see them perform. And yeah, it's good to be here.
Miss Manaswini, what would you like to say?
Same, I'm very excited, and all the best to all the participants. We'll talk more about your performances once we see them. So yeah.
All the best, guys.
We are very excited to have you guys here too. So before we move any further, I would like to congratulate all the participants for being a part of this event. We are all beyond excited to watch your performances. For the smooth functioning of the event, everyone is requested to keep their microphones on mute. So without any further ado, let us get right into the performances lined up for today. Aapka to pata nahi, main to bahut excited hu. So let us enjoy the first performance of the day by Param Harsh Arora from Symbiosis Center for Management Studies, Pune. What a perfect first dance performance of the day. Param, you're a powerhouse of energy. Now let us see what our judges have to say about this. Miss Revati, what are your thoughts? Can we please unmute Miss Revati?
Every time I'm needing permission to unmute. Anyway, okay, so I really liked it. I mean, good energy, you have good musicality. I really liked it. My only advice for you would be make sure you have eye contact, as in you look at the camera while performing, so that you keep the audience engaged. So that would be my only feedback. Rest, I love the musicality. I mean, the timing was very on point.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Miss Manaswini, what would you like to say?
I agree with Revati. The musicality choreography was nice. Eye contact and expressions is what will keep your audience engaged. Like, I would want to see that you're enjoying. I know that you were enjoying while you're dancing, but the audience has to know, and the way they get to know is if you're smiling or like getting in the vibe, in the feels of the choreo. But yeah, good job.
Thank you so much for your advice. I'm pretty sure Param will take care of this the next time. Next up, we have Bhumika Maurya from Symbiosis Institute of Computer Studies and Research.
चोरी चोरी दिल मंगदी सामने किसे दे बुलाणो संगदी दुनिया ते चोरी चोरी दिल मंगदी नाल लिखदी रोज सानू चिट्ठियां जिने मेरा दिल लुटिया जिने मैनू मार सुटिया लक पतला बलौरी ओदे नैन नैन कन्नी चुम के हुलारे ओदे लैन लैन coisa boa. Mundo se acabando, a gente manda nessa porra. Se mexer comigo, vai mexer com a tropa toda. Tamo preparada, pode vir que é coisa boa. Que coisa boa. Mundo se acabando, a gente manda nessa porra. Se mexer comigo, vai mexer com a tropa toda. Tamo preparada, pode vir que é coisa boa.
जिनने मेरा दिल लूट लिया, भूमिका आपने तो मेरा दिल लूट लिया. Let's see what our judges have to say about this. Miss Revati.
Okay, good song selection, and I loved some parts of the choreography. That was really nice. Good job. Probably expected a bit more energy, but otherwise, good job.
Thank you so much. Miss Manaswini, what would you like to say?
Okay. Yes, energy, a little bit more energy, expressions, and a smooth transition maybe between the two songs. But I loved the steps. I like that there was a little bit of bhangra in it. I like that there was a bit of hip hop in it. I love that you picked a lot of styles, but expressions, energy, and transitions. Apart from that, great job.
Thank you so much. I agree. This performance energized all of us, the song choices. But anyway, moving on to our next performance of the day, we have Vidisha Tayade from Symbiosis Center for Management Studies, Pune. Can we have the next performance of Vidisha Tayade from Symbiosis Center? There you go. I think there might be a slight technical error. While people are figuring that out, I would like to talk to some of our participants because I am so in awe of the two performances that I've seen so far. So let us talk to, do we have Param here with us? Param, are you here with us? Yes, Param is here. Hi, Param.
Hi.
How are you doing, first of all?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good too. I absolutely loved your performance. So
Thank
I
you.
just want to know, what was the inspiration behind it? How did you, come up with this? How did you decide, हाँ मुझे ये करना है?
Actually, the artist whose song this is, I really follow them and I love their dancing. So that's the inspiration behind this.
I love that. I love that. And you did full justice to this song. So have you ever learned dance before? Have you learned it, professionally? या
No,
फिर
I haven't learned it professionally ever, but I just learn some choreos from YouTube tutorials. So yeah, that's it.
I love that. I love that. I love how YouTube is the way so many people have learned dancing. Even for me, I think मैंने बहुत ज़्यादा dance अपना YouTube से ही सीखा हुआ है. So tell me, is there any particular YouTuber that you follow or any YouTuber that you're a fan of?
Yeah. So there's this YouTuber. Her name is Leia, Leia. So I learn all my choreos from her tutorials only. So yeah, I really like her.
I love that. I have not heard of her. But I will definitely check out her channel after that. I feel like the YouTubers that I mainly follow are probably Matt Stefanina. I don't even know if I'm saying his name right. Yeah, but I love that. So what is your favorite dance form?
Hip hop probably. Yeah.
All right. I love that. It was great talking to you. And I think we are good to go for our next video. I think we can play our next video. So once again, we have Vidisha Tayade from Symbiosis Center for Management Studies, Pune.
तो मुझे ऐसा लगता था जैसे मेरी सारी दुनिया में गीतों की रुत और रंगों की बरखा है, खुशबू की आंधी है, बहकी हुई सी अब सारी फिजाएं हैं, बहकी हुई सी अब सारी हवाएं हैं, खोई हुई सी अब सारी दिशाएं हैं, बदली हुई सी अब सारी अदाएं हैं, जारी उमंग है, धड़क रहा है दिल, सांसों में तूफान है, होठों में नगमे है, आंखों में सपने हैं, सपनों में बीते हुए सारे वो लम्हे हैं, जब कोई आया था नजरों पे छाया था, दिल में समाया था, कैसे मैं बताऊं तुम्हें कैसा उसे पाया था, चाहे से चेहरे पे बिखरी तो जुल्फे को ऐसा लगता था जैसे कोहरे के पीछे एक रोज में धुला हुआ फूल खिला है, जैसे बादल में एक चांद छुपा है और झांक रहा है, जैसे रात के पर्दे में एक सवेरा है, रोशन रोशन आंखों में सपनों का सागर, जिसमें प्रेम सितारों की चादर जैसे झलक रही है, लहरों लहरों बात करो जैसे मोती बरसे, जैसे कहीं चांदी की पायल गूंजे, जैसे कहीं शीशे की जाम गिरे और झल से टूटे, जैसे कोई चुपके सितार बजाए, जैसे कोई चांदनी रात में गाए, जैसे कोई हौले से बांसुरी बुलाए, कैसी मीठी बात थी वो, कैसी मुलाकात थी वो, जब मैंने जाना था नजरों से कैसे पिघल गए दिल और आसमां है, कैसे मंजिल और कैसे उतरता है चांद जमीन पर, कैसे कभी लगता है स्वर्ग अगर लगे बस यहीं पर, उसने बना है मुझे और समझा है मुझे, हम जो मिले हैं हमें ऐसे ही मिलना था, तुम जो मिले हैं उन्हें ऐसे ही खिलना था, जन्म के बंधन जन्म के रिश्ते हैं, कभी हम तुम तो हम यूं ही मिलते हैं, काम में मेरे जैसे शहद के घुलने लगे, काम के दर जैसे आंखों में घुलने लगे, काम की दुनिया भी कितनी बची और कैसी रंगी थी, काम की दुनिया जो कहने को थी पर कहीं भी नहीं थी, आप जो टूटे मेरे आंख जो भूली मेरी होश जो आया मुझे, मैंने देखा मैंने जाना वो जो कभी आया था, नजरों पे छाया था, दिल में समाया था, जा भी चुका है और दिल में रहा है, अब तक जाता है ना तो कोई अरमा है ना कोई तमन्ना है, अब कोई सपना है, जो मेरे दिन और अब जो मेरी रातें हैं, उनमें सिर्फ आंसू है, उनमें सिर्फ दर्द की रंज की बातें हैं और फरियादें हैं, मेरा अब कोई नहीं, मैं हूँ और खोए हुए प्यार की यादें हैं, मैं हूँ और खोए हुए प्यार की यादें हैं, मैं हूँ और खोए हुए प्यार की यादें हैं।
The outfit, the grace. I'm a fan. Let us see what our judges have to say about this performance. Miss Revati, what would you like to say?
I mean, to start with the whole get up, my God, so much effort. And it's always a treat to watch someone do classical and to perform on a song like Breathless. Oh my God, that's a challenge in itself. And I loved it. I mean, I loved the choreography. So many beautiful moments, such beautifully translated, lyrically. I loved it. I love this performance so much.
I completely agree with you. This was a treat to the eyes. Miss Manaswini, what would you like to say?
I'll start with the outfit. Oh my God, you look so pretty. You look like a doll. Okay, moving on. I loved how it started very energetically. It was very graceful. I think the energy dropped by the end of it because the song is very tiring. And you were singing throughout. How did you memorize all the lyrics? My God. Okay, just apart from the energy dropping a bit towards the end, I love the performance. Great job.
Thank you so much, Manaswini. I'm pretty sure all of us loved the performance as well. Moving on, we have Ishita Agarwal from Symbiosis Center for Management Studies, Pune.
First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Oh, the way that things have been. Oh, second, don't you tell me what you think that I can be. I'm the one at the sail, I'm the master of my sea. Oh, the master of my sea. Oh, I was broken from a young age, taking my soul into the masses, writing my poems for the few that look at me, took at me, shook at me, killing me, singing from heartache, from the pain, taking my message from the veins, speaking my lesson from the brain, seeing the beauty through the.
Now that was a very beautiful performance. I absolutely loved the song choice. Let us see what our judges have to say about this performance. Miss Revati, why don't you go first?
Yeah, I love the fusion. I love the choice of song, I love the choreography. I just felt the steps were probably a little repetitive, but her expressions and the energy was the same throughout, so that was good. And yeah, overall, good job.
Thank you so much. Miss Manaswini, what are your thoughts?
Okay, yes, I love that there was another classical performance. I think your expressions were on point, but the trick when you're doing events online is that you're dealing with the camera. So you're supposed to look at the camera quite often so that the audience can feel that you're dancing, with them, or you're dancing for them. They should feel connected. Um, so maybe a little more interaction with the camera apart from spotting with your hands and all that. Like, I could see that you were following your hands in a few steps. Maybe interact a little more with the camera, but apart from that, I liked it. I really liked it.
Thank you so much for your valuable suggestions. I would now like to take a moment to thank our sponsors for the day who've been with us throughout. This event is sponsored by Cornitos. Next up, we have Chehak Agarwal from Symbiosis Center for Media and Communication, Pune. As a dancer, I just want to say I'm in awe of your flexibility. But let us see what our judges have to say about this. Miss Revati.
I like the choreography, a lot of clean and precise movements. And as you talked about flexibility, the split is what that had me like, yeah, finally someone who could do splits. It was good. I like the choreography. But again, as I was telling every participant, more interaction, eye contact, with the camera. And that's a common feedback to everyone. So, but yeah, overall, good job.
Thank you so much. Miss Manaswini, what would you like to say?
I loved the song. As soon as it started, I was like, ooh, I'm excited for this. And I loved how you used the song. The choreo was very nice. The transition between the steps were also very clean, because sometimes, in a performance which is so flowy, it's essential that you make the transition between the steps clean. And that is what I did find in your performance. As Revati said, expressions and a little more interaction is one feedback from my side as well. Apart from that, I liked it.
Thank you so much. Indeed, it was a very clean performance. Next up, we have Kripal Faldu, again from Symbiosis Center for Management Studies, Pune.
Do you know, baby तेरे लिए रखा पल्लू संभाले. Do you know, तू जो चाहे वो कर दूं मैं तेरे हवाले.
ओढ़नी उड़े उड़े रे अखियां मुड़े मुड़े रे. ओढ़नी उड़े उड़े रे अखियां मुड़े मुड़े रे. मेरे सीने में कुछ कुछ खार.
केम छो मजा मा के ओढ़नी ओढ़ू ओढ़ू पर उड़ी जाए. 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 ओढ़नी उड़े उड़े रे अखियां मुड़े मुड़े रे. ओढ़नी उड़े उड़े रे अखियां मुड़े मुड़े रे. मेरे सीने में कुछ कुछ था के ओढ़नी ओढ़ू ओढ़ू पर उड़ी जाए. ओढ़नी ओढ़ू ओढ़ू पर उड़ी जाए.
कृपल, आपने तो मुझे नवरात्रों की याद दिला दी. I just want to get up and start doing Garba right now. But let us see what our judges have to say. Miss Revati, what would you like to say?
The moment it started, I went like, hey, hello. Yeah, I like it. I mean, you were really enjoying the song. I got the feels. My only feedback would be, I think you could work more on clarity of steps, because in that whole getup, plus you're doing folk, right? You need to make sure you're more open and expressive. So probably work a bit more on clarity of steps. But yeah, I enjoyed it.
Thank you so much for your suggestions. Miss Manaswini, what would you like to say?
I agree. As soon as the performance started, I was smiling throughout because I could feel the energy through the screen, how happy you were when you were dancing. I think apart from cleanliness and clarity, something you could also work on is choreography. Like there were a few beats that if you would have caught, the performance could have been a little more better. But apart from that, you enjoyed, and watching you enjoy the performance, I was like happy and smiling throughout. So great job.
Thank you so much. Kripal, let's make a deal. As soon as we reach Pune, we are going to go and do Garba together. Anyway, moving on to our next performance, we have Pallavi Sugandha, again, from Symbiosis College of Arts and Commerce, Pune.
चांद के लाल लाल छेड़ो नहीं बस रंग गुलाल मोहे रंग गुलाल.
First of all, this song is so beautiful. Second of all, your beauty and your grace just added to say about this. Miss Revati, what are your thoughts?
यार एक तो मेरे थॉट्स तू ही बोल देती. I was just going to say this is my favorite. This is one of my favorite songs. I love this song so much. And again, ek to classical has my heart. And this I love the choreography. Only thing is, I would have expected more expressions. Because already when you're performing on such a song, the expectations are already very high. So I love the choreography and just probably thoda or expressions. Baki, I loved it. Again, it's my favorite song. So.
Thank you so much. Miss Manaswini, what are your thoughts about this performance?
I love how graceful it was. Like I was at peace and calm throughout. And yeah, maybe a little more expressions, but apart from that, I think I really liked it.
I loved it too. And now, for the last performance of the day, but of course, last but not the least, we have Anu Chopra from Symbiosis Center for Management Studies, Pune.
1.
चुरा के दिल मेरा गोरिया चल
तुझसे लोग कहेंगे ना कर प्यार मुझे, मैं तो लाख बुरा हूँ, नींद चुरा लूँ, होश उड़ा दूँ, मैं तो बाहु में लेकर राह बुला दूँ, बात बना दूँ, चाहे जहाँ है तो छुपा, बातों ही बातों में तो मुलाकातों में ले लूँ. बचना ऐ हसीनो तो मैं आ गया, ये बचना ऐ हसीनो लो मैं आ गया, हुस्न का आशिक हुस्न का दुश्मन, अपनी अदा है यारों से जुदा.
Honey sing ਠੇਕਿਆਂ ਤੇ ਨਿੱਤ ਖੜ ਕੇ ਹੋ ਠੇਕਿਆਂ ਤੇ ਨਿੱਤ ਖੜ ਕੇ ਗਲਾਸੀ ਤੇਰੇ ਨਾਂ ਤੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਠੇਕਿਆਂ ਤੇ ਨਿੱਤ ਖੜ ਕੇ ਗਲਾਸੀ ਤੇਰੇ ਨਾਂ ਤੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਮੁੰਡਿਆਂ ਚ ਨਿੱਤ ਖੜ ਕੇ ਗੰਡਾਸੀ ਤੇਰੇ ਨਾਂ ਤੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਮੁੰਡਿਆਂ ਚ ਨਿੱਤ ਖੜ ਕੇ ਗਲਾਸੀ ਤੇਰੇ ਨਾਂ ਤੇ.
Yes, back again from all the way, make it rock again. Any now day, make it swing your brain into another frame. It's Mr. Lusty with your boy Honey Sing. Anytime I can sip on you like a drink. When I start on the baby, it's never gonna end. You just a damn. Now it's time we blend that.
That was one hell of a performance. Your song should have been Bachna Hai Participants Lo Mein Aa Gaya. But anyway, let us hear what Miss Revati has to say about this performance.
Yeah, Rick, this boy is so talented. And before I forget, he's in Step Up. And Mansi and I are just sitting so proud because he does justice to all the styles he just performed: hip hop, locking, popping, bhangra, b-boying, and I mean, just see the number of styles he just performed, and yaar, maza aa gaya hai dekh ke. It's too good.
I swear, he's got a new fan in me. Let us see what Miss Manaswini has to say about this.
As much as I want to point out flaws in this performance, I can't. Starting from the top, it was just super packed with energy, the musicality. There were so many places where I was like, oof, this is so nice. Be it very small things, the slow bachna, and he just feeling his leg. Like there's a feel to that one single step. It has nothing like too much going on, but it's just about catching the vibe, catching the feel of the song. And you would expect that by the end of it, by the end of a 3-minute performance, you would be tired. But no, he's doing bhangra at the end of it with full energy. So great job. I mean, I enjoyed it thoroughly. There's no other feedback that I have.
Thank you so much. I enjoyed this performance to the fullest too. And with this, we come to an end of the performances for today. To say that I enjoyed every bit of every performance would be an understatement. I hope you all had a great time too. I would now request our judges to please fill in the scores. And I know आप लोग काफी stressed होंगे, which is why we now have the online journey of Simpulse 21 before you.
Fireflies, a million little pieces, feeds the dying light and brings me back to life. In your eyes, I see something to believe in. Your hands are like a flame, your palms are sweet as pain. Let the darkness lead us into the light. Let our dreams get lost, feel the temperature rise. Baby, tell me one more beautiful lie. One touch and I ignite, like a starship speeding into the night. You and I get lost in the infinite lights. Baby, tell me one more beautiful lie. One touch and I ignite. One touch and I ignite. One touch and I ignite.
That video brought up a lot of emotions and memories. But before announcing the results, I would like to request the judges to speak a few words and enlighten our audience. Miss Revati, why don't you go first?
It was good to see all the performance. I mean, the variety in styles, in terms of choreography, you know, like there was clarity, precision, good choreography, expressions. I mean, so many beautiful things to watch. Plus, the feedback we gave, I hope, I mean, it makes sense, and I hope you count it and, you know, do work on it, because you guys are really talented, and wo dikhta hai ki you have that enthusiasm and passion for dance. So keep it going, keep dancing, and dance first, think later.
Yes, dance first, always think later. Miss Manaswini, what would you like to say?
I thoroughly enjoyed today's, all the performances. One feedback that I think both of us have constantly given, especially considering that a lot of events and a lot of things are happening online, interact with your camera. You know, as dancers, I'm hoping that you guys are going to put out more content for other people to watch, or even for yourself if you want to monitor your growth over the next few months, next few years. Take these few little things, focus more on interacting with the camera, focus on catching beats that normally other people won't. You know, there are some underlying beats that not everyone sees or listens to, so maybe catch those. And apart from that, never stop dancing, how much ever criticism you get, because trust me, most of it is constructive for you. So how much ever criticism or negative feedback you get, just keep dancing and growing as a dancer. That's all that I'm going to say.
Thank you so much, Miss Manaswini and Miss Revati. I'm sure the participants and the entire OC are highly motivated by your words. But I don't want to move on to announcing the results just yet, क्योंकि हमने अपने participants से तो बात करी ही नहीं. So I want to take a moment and talk to some of you guys. I've already talked to Param. Now I want to talk to Vidisha. Vidisha, are you here with us? Yes, Vidisha is here with us. Hi, Vidisha. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good too. First of all, मुझे आपसे ये पूछना है, आप कितने multi-talented हो? Because for all those of you who don't know, Vidisha has also participated in another event in which she also performed exceptionally well. So, Vidisha, कैसे करते हो ये सब?
पता नहीं यार, naturally आ जाता है.
होए. So, have you learned dance ever, or are you self-taught?
No, I'm not professionally trained, but मेरे मासी ने, मम्मी ने और नानी ने, इन तीनों ने बहुत सिखाया है. बस उतना ही.
So it runs in your family.
Yes.
I want to see some Sangeet performance that your family has done. मुझे कभी तो देखनी है.
Yes.
Done. I want to ask you, what's your favorite dance form?
Dance form. Kathak.
Kathak, yeah. I personally have learned Kathak too. I've learned Kathak for about 5 years. And let me tell you, Kathak is not an easy dance form. Trust me. क्योंकि उसमें एक साथ इतनी सारी चीजों को देखना पड़ता है कि कभी तुम्हारे expressions देखने पड़ते हैं, तुम्हारे हाथ से या तुम्हारे पैर से, all of that. So I absolutely loved your performance. Are there any Kathak dancers that you look up to or you admire?
I like Madhuri Dixit very much.
What is your favorite Madhuri Dixit song?
Favorite one, I like that choreography of Humko Aajkal Hai Intezar.
I'm gonna agree with you. That is beautiful. I also, honestly, every song that she's done, जब मैंने आपको ये question पूछा, I was thinking about the songs that she's done, and literally every single song that she's done is so beautiful. मतलब, I was watching the video of Aaja Nachle yesterday, और no one can match her level. Do you think there's any dancer who can match Madhuri Dixit's level
No.
इस generation में? No. Who do you
There
think
is
is
no
the best? Who do you think is the best Bollywood dancer in this generation?
In this generation, I'm not remembering any names right now.
That's how we know Madhuri Dixit is the best. Anyway, Vidisha, it was really nice talking to you, and I loved watching you perform. Let us talk to someone else. Let us talk to Chehek. Hi, Chehek. First of all, your flexibility, I'm a fan. You were so smooth with your moves. You were so clean with your moves. You've honestly got a fan in me. So tell me, have you ever learned dance, or are you also self-taught?
No, I have learned dance. I have learned dance for 10 years. Abhi I am not learning dance. I left it after 12. So I have learned dance.
So what all dance forms have you learned?
Mostly Western, hip hop, jazz, contemporary, salsa.
I love that. What is your favorite one out of all of these?
Contemporary.
Of course, I could see that. But is there any dance form that you would want to learn ever in the future? Matlab, maybe, a little bit into the classical stream or anything?
Started learning Kathak and I left it in between. So I would like to continue that.
I love that. Who is your favorite contemporary dancer, or just any dancer in general?
Like I really adore my teacher, like where I learned. So, but अगर ऐसे industry में देखे तो I really like Shakti Mohan.
I love Shakti Mohan. Shakti Mohan is, I think she was the winner of Dance India Dance Season 1, right? I think so. I think she was the winner of that. And I think that's how yes, Revati is saying yes, she was. Thank you, Revati. But that is how I became her fan. And then she also has a sister who dances, जिसका नाम मुझे भी याद नहीं आ रहा. Revati wants to say something.
Sisters, 3 of them.
Yeah, one of them is a singer. Can we unmute Revati, please? She wants to share her knowledge of the Mohan sisters here. Can we unmute Revati, our judge?
जज को भी इतना पूछना पड़ रहा है म्यूट करने के लिए, क्या है ये? Okay, yeah, so her sister Mukti Mohan, she's also a dancer.
Yes.
And Neeti Mohan is the singer.
They also have a fourth sister, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, they do. Her name is Kriti or something.
You're a big Mohan sisters fan, matlab. I want to ask you, what is your favorite dance form, Revati?
I love hip hop personally, but my style, I would say, I like doing lyrical, and I follow Indian artists rather. To name a few, there's Tushar Shetty, Piyush Bhagat, Sushant Khatri. Ye log, I watch a lot of reality shows basically, and that's how I started dancing. Actually, I'm also not a trained dancer. मैंने भी YouTube से ज़्यादा मैंने dance reality shows देख के dance सीखा
You're
है.
not a trained dancer?
No, I'm not.
That is, well, let me tell you, that is very, very hard to believe. I am believing you, but it's very hard to believe because I've seen you perform and you're a very talented dancer. Let me just put it
Thank
out
you
there.
so much. Means a lot.
No, but
No,
honestly,
yeah, so why? So that's what I'm saying. It's not necessary that you have to be a very trained dancer to, sort of get to know about yourself. You have to grow as a dancer. It's just the passion and the thing to learn more and to go out of your comfort side. I mean, when I was in first year, you can ask Manaswini, I was just restricted to what my style was or what I thought my style was. But then second year, I actually explored a lot of styles, which, also helps you in your own style. So yeah, it's very important to like be versatile and try out different styles. It helps you a lot. So,
I agree.
yeah.
I mean, I feel like being surrounded by dancers is also like such a big thing because like right now in this meeting, so I'm also a dancer. I've also learned dance. And I just want to say that मुझे सबके dances देख के इतना अच्छा लगा because I was like, okay, I can pick up this from someone's dance. I can pick up this from someone's dance. So I thoroughly enjoyed every person's dance. But yeah, Chehak, you were saying you follow Shakti Mohan a lot, right? Can we unmute Chehak?
Yeah, right.
Shakti Mohan. Are there any other dancers that you follow or like?
I really like dance. In a dance mein there came a girl, Vartika Jha. Yeah, even Revati ma'am knows her. So yeah, she's also really nice.
Revati is a big reality show fan. मुझे दिख रहा है. That I can see. But anyway, let us talk to Chehak. It was really nice talking to you. I loved watching you perform. Let us talk to Kripal. Kripal, yes. Kripal, so have
Hello.
you learned any dance or how has that been?
No, I haven't learned anything. I just love dancing and especially I love Garba.
I could see that. Are you a Gujarati?
Yes.
I love that. I could see that in your performance, and I absolutely. First of all, I loved your outfit. बहुत अच्छा outfit था. It got me in the feels. And when you were performing, I was literally vibing, and I was like, नहीं, मैं अभी नहीं dance कर सकती. मुझे अभी host करना है. But great performance. I loved watching you perform. Who's your favorite dancer?
I don't really follow dancers or something like that. I just like dance for fun, like as a hobby. So I don't know a lot of them, but yes, I did used to watch Dance India Dance and also I do like Shakti.
So basically, one thing we can conclude is that everyone likes Shakti here. Am I right? Shakti and I forgot the second, Mukti. Right, Revati? Yes, Mukti. Anyway, Kripal, it was really nice watching you perform and it was really nice talking to you. I now want to talk to someone special. We have our exec here. Can we have Anushka on the spotlight? Hi, Anushka. How are you doing?
Hi, Kashika. I'm amazing. I was watching this event on YouTube. I'm having so much fun. Watching all these videos, they're also great. And you're doing such a good job hosting. Everybody is spamming in the comments that the host is best. Even the last performance we saw, there's so much of spam in the chat that's really fun to watch on YouTube.
I love that. Thank you so much. So do you dance? Anushka, do you dance? I want to know.
See, it depends. What's your definition of dancing? If you talk about dancing at weddings,
Barati dance, Nagin dance, everything is counted.
I have that Punjabi sort of blood, ekdam party dancing, shadi dancing, all of that. But in front of these people, such great talent in Reva and Manaswini, and you also, I can't call myself a dancer. Okay? I'm sitting there, I'm watching, I'm like, why mujh mein ye talent kyun nahi hai? Why don't I have this talent? it's I don't have words. It's really I feel thoda sa embarrassed coming here because mujhe genuinely mujh mein realize ho raha hai ki talent ki kami kitni hai.
नहीं, trust me when I tell you, I used to think I am a talented dancer इससे पहले और अब जब मैंने performances देखी हैं उसके बाद मुझे लग रहा है कि मैं क्या कर रही थी अपनी लाइफ के साथ, बिकॉज आई हैव लर्न भरतनाट्यम, आई हैव लर्न कथक एंड आई हैव लर्न वेस्टर्न इन माई लाइफ and I still can't dance like them. And the best part is most of them are self-taught. I love to see how so many of them are self-taught. You know, so many of them said, oh, हाँ हम YouTube से देखते हैं and all. I absolutely loved that.
You know, it's great that ये YouTube से देख के they can actually learn. All I can do is YouTube से देख के enjoy and appreciate. And anyway, you mentioned that you have learned Bharatnatyam, Kathak. If I'm not wrong, you have been learning it for a lot of years. How many years, Kashika?
So I learned Western for about 3 to 4 years. Then I learned Bharatnatyam for 4.5 years. And then I learned Kathak for 5 years. So
and you're how old?
I'm 18.
So have you been learning dancing from like what, since you were 2 years old?
I was बहुत छोटू. Like if you see one of my starting के performances, I'm just standing there, I'm just doing this क्योंकि मुझे समझ नहीं आता था क्या करना है. पर parents ने बोला चलो चलते हैं dance classes. So that's how I started dancing, and I'm very glad that I started dancing. Because I don't know if all the others here can relate, but for me, dance is like a very nice form of detox. You know, every time I have a hard day, if there's nothing else to do, I'll put on music and I'll start dancing. That is what I do. मेरे साथ ये होता है. And I feel like you don't even have to be a dancer for that. I feel like if you're ever having a bad day, even if you're the worst dancer on this planet, just put. I'm not saying this to you, Anushka. Take this in gentle.
You can say that to me. Okay.
No. I want to see you dance though. We'll come to Pune and we'll dance together someday.
Oh, sure. My God, can we just have offline college, offline events? Somehow, just every event we end up at this topic, that offline events. We've been trying so hard to get to organize at least 1 or 2 events offline, and we're still trying. I mean, let's hope for the best. And it'd be great. This is addressed to all the participants here. It'd be so great to actually watch you all perform live. Agar aap logo ko online dekhe on videos on YouTube. So I've actually been through all these videos 2 days ago. I was watching them. It was so hard to just come to a conclusion what videos to reach to the top finals. And it was so difficult. I mean, Reva and Manaswini, all my sympathies to you, okay? I don't get how you guys gave scores. None of my OC could do it. That's why we had you here. And also, now that I've mentioned Reva and Manaswini, thank you so much for joining us at this event. It was so great to have you. And I'm pretty sure that, your feedback would also add a lot of value and help these dancers improve themselves a lot. Now coming back to you, Kashika. I was talking about offline events. Let's say, if we have an offline event, the host, actually the host is supposed to perform for fillers. Would you be ready for that?
ये कहीं नहीं होता. ये मुझे पहले नहीं बताया गया था. ये कहीं नहीं होता.
Happens. You'll be supposed to do that.
I'm not gonna lie, but when the performances were going, obviously everyone was looking at the performances. पर मैं अपना बैठ के मैं हिली जा रही थी कि मुझे भी करना है और मुझे भी करना है. But I had to host here, which I'm not complaining about that at all. But it was so fun watching everyone perform. The songs were so energetic. People performing were so energetic कि मुझे अगर बोल दिया जाता कि अभी चलो let's dance, I would be more than happy to do it. Don't ask me to do it though. I just said that for formality. But yeah. Anyway.
You can't say things for formality and get away with them. Can we have a performance from your end, Kash? I mean, not now. Okay, not now.
Someday, for sure. I'm a part of Step Up crew. You will see me perform anyway.
Step Up is just next level talent. Let's please not go there. This conversation will never end. Kashika, before taking off, I'd like to tell you you're doing such an amazing job. Kudos to the OC. You've been emceeing so well. And again, thank you so much for the judges for coming. And thank you so much for the audience who's spreading so much love on YouTube.
Thank you so much, Anushka, for being a part of this event. You're the best exec ever. Anyway, before moving on, we would like to share with you last year's theme video Simpulse, the Global Canvas. My entire life is on that wall, documented on Asian paper. As I reach out to touch their faded surface, I attempt to unfreeze my preserved memories. I begin to answer the question,
Who is this person encapsulated in time? When I think of my childhood, I remember the annual road trip to Dehradun, when the word travel meant the distance between mine and my grandparents' house. When the biggest adventure was chasing the sun and the moon from the window seat of my parents' car. The globe was just a sphere with pictures, and my world was my family. As a 13-year-old, I remember the vivid hues of family functions, the wafting aroma of crisp samosas and bright orange jalebis excited me no end. When I set off on the journey, everything seemed to get a little bit easier. The thrill of exploring and venturing new places evermore excited me since my childhood days. The beauty inexplicable, a paradise that every hordophile would want to get lost in. I soak deep into my memories of the soothing ride of the Shikara boat on Dal Lake. I can almost see the plethora of floating stores of trinkets, flowers, and handicrafts. From the bursts of color to the sheets of white, it gives you a sense of solace in the truest forms and connects you to the divinity. Adulthood beckoned to me like a breath of fresh air, and I savored the bittersweet of unbounded freedom at Goa, the vacation paradise, wandering about the streets taking in the exquisite beauty of its classical landscapes across the barren beaches, letting the waves of rejuvenation crash over me as I experienced life ever so dynamic, opening my eyes to broaden horizons, to truly see the world and revel in it as it is. To travel and explore the unknown cities, or to dip my head into the piles of mundane files, is a question that always echoes in the back of my mind. Looking out of the window, watching the kids play, I reminisce. My walk took me places, but it hardly felt the same. I'd seen the New York skyline, an Eiffel Tower, the chilly wind in my hair. It all seemed surreal. After decades of traveling, as I turn a new page and start a fresh chapter, everything seems just as new and exhilarating. Traveling the world is so much more than just a journey to a beautiful place. It's the experiences, the food, the traditions, the liveliness, the thrill of the road, and the serenity of the destination. And as the minutes on my watch tick by, I take a breath with a carefree sigh. It's the art of travel, the collaboration of the mind and soul, the anticipation of the next frontier, a global canvas.
This video gave me all the feels. Everything was so well described here. But anyway, I know that you guys are waiting for your results. So without any further delay, we will now be announcing the results. Let us have a look at the scoreboards and the positions backed by the participants. At the 6th position with 10.5 points from Symbiosis Center for Management Studies, Pune, we have Paramharsh Arora. At the 5th position with 11.5 points from Symbiosis Center for Management Studies, Pune, we have Kripal Faldu. At the 4th position with 13 points from Symbiosis Center for Management Studies, Pune again, we have Ishita Agarwal. At the 3rd position with 13 points from Symbiosis Institute of Computer Studies and Research, we have Bhumika Maurya. Congratulations to all of you. You guys truly, truly deserve this. And let me tell you, making it to the top 8 in itself was a big, big achievement. So congratulations to all of you. And now we've finally reached the moment that you've all been waiting for. A little change though. Instead of having our top 3, we have top 4 because we have a couple ties. But I'm not going to tell you what the ties are just yet. So we finally reached the moment that you've all been waiting for. It is time to announce our top 4 participants, our top 4 finalists instead of Aja Nachle. In no particular order, we have Vidisha Tayade, Pallavi Sugandha, Anuj Chopra, and Chehak Agarwal. So guys, can we have all of them with us? All right. So, are you guys excited? Just show me a thumbs up if you guys are excited. Okay, I see that you're excited. All right. So now for the most awaited moment of today, we have the winner of Aja Nachle 2022, sponsored by Cornetos from Symbiosis Center for Management Studies. We have Vidisha Tayade. Congratulations, Vidisha. You truly, truly, truly deserve this. Let me also tell you that you got 16.5 points. You have won this competition. Congratulations. Would you like to say something? Would you like? Please say something. This is your main character moment. Come on. Can we have Vidisha unmuted, please? There you go.
So I'm very happy right now. Actually, I was nervous, and also judges said for the get up and all. I just want to say that the get up idea was my mom's. She was like, "This is a competition. You should get up and do makeup and all." So yes, thank you so much.
Thank you, Vidisha. You truly, truly deserve this. A big, big congratulations to you. And let us now have a look back at the scoreboard again and the final positions backed by the participants. Ladies and gentlemen, let us not forget the people we have at the second position. It was a tie between 3 people. So we have with 16 points each, with 16 points from Symbiosis Center for Management Studies, we have Anuj Chopra. With 16 points again from Symbiosis College of Arts and Commerce, Pune, we have Pallavi Sugandha. And with 16 points from Symbiosis Center for Media and Communication, Pune, we have Chehak Agarwal. A big, big congratulations to all 3 of you. We did not expect a tie, but we got a tie. But that being said, you all did extremely, extremely well. It was such a pleasure watching all of you perform. And with this, we come to an end of the event, and we would like to thank all of you for being an amazing, amazing audience. We would also like to thank our participants for making this event a grand success. We would like to extend our gratitude to our judges for the day, Ms. Revati and Ms. Manaswini, who spared time out of their busy schedule and for making this event a wonderful one. Let us also not forget our official media partner, Ishq FM, and our associate sponsor, Focus Stars, for supporting us throughout this event. Thank you so much for joining and making this event a memorable one. This is your host, Kashika Nagpal, signing off.